Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'll be showing you my new Ronin guide for ROM2. So stay tuned to find out. Okay guys, so there has been a lot of requests coming from people on YouTube asking what's my current build for Ronin, especially this ROM 2.0, since the level cap has already been raised to 170 and there has been a lot of changes inside the game, especially the ancient relics. So let's start with my stats. For my stats, my strength is 80, my wit is 159, my int is 119, and my dex is 140. Then the remaining, I just put it on lock, since lock actually affects the duration of the status elements being directed to you. So it's actually a helpful stats as well. For my skill build, 15 for Twin Flame Slash. The only reason why I added 5 more points on Twin Flame Slash is I'm using this to hit high flee targets. Since Twin Flame Slash has a bonus hit modifier, it can actually hit them, especially Stellar Hunters, Nobu, SBs. This is the main skill that I use when I'm encountering them, and I can't hit them with my skill. Then here are the other skills that I've put in my stats into. Fire Sword, Heart of Benevolence, Call Spirits, Endure and Taunt. As for the second skill tree, Sword Parry, I only put 3 since I wanted HP Allied to be level 10. Then for the Frenzy or the Warrior of Wildfire's Rage, I only put 1 skill point there to prevent the cooldown from getting bigger, if I'm not mistaken, or the other penalties. Overthrust at level 5, Slashlight at level 10. I still use this when there's rendering issue. You can just target it on the ground. Status Vulnerability, level 5. White Blaze Protection, level 5. Sink or Swim, level 10. Slashing Force, level 1. Call of Justice, level 5. Wildfire Armor is level 5. And Force Focus is level 20. For the Ronin skill tree, just get everything that you can get. You should be able to get everything now. So there also has been a lot of questions about the origin book for Inferno Armor, and you can only use 4 of them for the collab classes. It's the same as Wataru. You don't need 5 books. You only need 4. So yep, that's it. Now let's go to my current equipment. This equipment is geared towards PvP, my PvP gears. So for my Rosa chain, it has Tenacity 1 and Mark card. But when I get status freeze resist up to 100%, I'll be removing Mark card and changing it to another card. For my chosen armor, it's Morale 4 with Fire Elf card to maximize my damage and to reduce the fire damage taken. So this is not the best armor card, but this will give you the most damage output. So it actually depends on you on which path do you want to take. Are you wanting to negate more damage from the enemy? Do you want to survive more? Do you want to have immunity on freeze, poison with the Tar card? Or you want to maximize your damage output? As for me, I wanted to maximize my damage output. That's why I'm using Fire Elf card. But there are other good cards that you can use, such as Elemental cards, Ghost Ring, Tara, even Tara, and the Tar. There are a lot of choices, but for me, Fire Elf card is probably the best since I want to deal more damage. As for my garment, I'm using White Duke Mantle or Ancient Cape, the synth version of Ancient Cape, with max HP 8.7%. I was actually looking for status resist here with HP and PDI. If given a chance, I would be getting that one. With the card of Holy Crystal Arcane, I'm actually using Holy Crystal Arcane or Orc Baby card. But now I think this card is actually more flexible and more matched to the meta, since there's a lot of poison damage, neutral damage, and everything else during this patch. For my shoes, I'm using plus 15 rune boots or St. Mary's clothes with max HP 10%. What else can you get aside from max HP? You can get status resist, or you can get divine blessing 4 with HP. That's actually one of the best ones possible, maybe. And for the card, it's Edgar's Star. If given a chance, I would be using Moonlight Star, since I think Moonlight Star would be more useful than Edgar's Star for me personally. But Edgar's Star is still a good card, especially on your footwear. For my accessories, I'm currently using plus 15 Kraken's Eye and Flame Feather, both with Fail Wolf card. Fail Wolf card, it gives me the best damage output with Ronin. Penetration with Ronin actually gives you a lot more damage. And I'm using one Flame Feather, but I'm also planning to change this Kraken's Eye eventually to a Flame Feather for me to be able to maximize the damage. The only reason why I only have this is I'm also transitioning to RM sometimes, and in AARM I think Kraken's Eye is better since you only need the mat attack and not the fair damage. But if you're planning to go full Ronin, 2 Flame Feather is the best accessory so far. For my weapon, I'm currently using Black Flame Sword. This is the only weapon that you should be using. So it has Moral 2 with Hydra and Prionis Star. My ideal card for this one is 2 Prionis Star. Not for the plus 100 hit, but for the skill damage modifier. The skill damage modifier is still the best damage increase modifier for this class. And with the new Ancient Relic, you actually don't need the hit anymore if you manage to get the best one already for the Ignore Flee. But as of now, I still don't have that, and I still need the plus 100 hit. But yeah, I'm still going for the next Prionis Star once I was able to save up for it. Next is 1000 Mile. I still, because of the plus 100 hit. But if you manage to get the new relic, the Ancient Relic, you actually don't need this one, and you can change it to Eggshell View or something else that could actually increase your damage, like Norma, Kabuto, or whatever else that headgear that you want. But for now, since I have a low hit, I need this headgear with Orc Hero card to avoid the stun. For my face, I'm currently using Winter Crown with PDI 4.0. So this is for the skill damage modifier as well. As much as possible, I want my skill damage modifier to be as high as possible. For my mount, I'm currently using Light Food. My back item is Angel Token. I'm using Angel Token because of the Morale 3. But there are also other good back headgears that you can use to maximize the damage. I think the best back currently for damage is Tamamo Tail or Love Goddess. Tamamo Tail is like Love Goddess without the penalty of having 20% more damage received. But with Tamamo's Tail, you still get that more plus 10% damage increase, but there is a condition that you need the enemy's HP to be lesser than 40% for it to work. Lastly, for my tail, I'm using Jadeite Little White Dragon. This is probably one of the best tails that you can get. It's an automatically stun to people who doesn't have Orc Hero or doesn't have a high stun resist. So if you use this, most likely you're gonna stun a lot of people, especially on GVG. Okay, so yep. What else? Ancient Relic. For the Ancient Relic, I keep on saying about this, but you need this item. You need, where is that thing? The Golden Spirit Boat. So this actually ignores the flee of your target. You need this one. This is the best one for Ronin. The main issue for Ronin is they lack the skill hit modifier for their skills. And with this, you actually negate all the cons of the Ronin. If you manage to get this one and you go for Ronin, you're gonna be owning a lot of people already. As for the AC runes, I don't think I should be explaining this anymore since by now, I think most of the people should already have everything. So yep, just get everything that you can. And if you still don't manage to fill this one up, your priority should be all related to damage increase, since Ronin is a DPS class. Okay, guys. For my Oracle Mirror, I'm currently using Combustible Knife. Then for the armor, I'll be getting Meteorite armor for the freeze and stun. Actually, just for the freeze resist. That's the important thing for me, the freeze resist. So once I get enough Oracle shards, I will be extracting the Comet armor or the Meteorite armor. For the rune box, I'm currently using Berserk's Breath rune, Darkness Star Awakening, Crazy Strike, Weapon Blocking, Anger, Reflux, and Death Cage Star with Penetration, Destruction, Strength, Spell Def, Divine Attack, Armor Breaking, Vit, Steel Def, Int Buff, and Assault Attack for the small nodes. I'm planning to actually change up this weapon blocking to what do you call this? Sword Parry Rune. You can actually use Sword Parry Rune for damage increase and additional ignore defense. This is for additional damage again. And yep, I think I covered most of the things already that we need to discuss with Ronin. My main skill on auto is still SSFS, but I usually do manual casting of the light slash light on the ground, especially if people are not rendering. But I think they're already fixing out the lag in the game, and I think it's gonna be fixed up soon. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys like this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and please comment down below on things that you want to ask me about Ronin or anything related to ROM. Also, we are recruiting in Reverie, so if you guys are interested, you can just drop down and apply on the Discord channel in my description link. Okay guys, thank you so much and goodbye. Peace out, guys.